everyone, I'm Dipesh Karki, co-founder and CTO of LenDenClub. I welcome you all to the CXO Data Intelligence Summit 2022. In this duration, I would like to talk about building the data mindset in an organization as you scale. So, first, when you build a technology platform, you end up building a persona of a customer in your database through multiple interactions, multiple channels in your user journey or experience that you have built for your customer. But as you grow with time, you start thinking of building an intelligence in and around it. For example, at LenDenClub itself, initially when we had thought of this idea of building a B2B lending platform, we built multiple checkpoints in order to interact with customers. There were other sources through which we could build data of a customer, and we could create some basic underwriting algorithms for our borrowers, while we could build a smart investment algorithms for our investors. Likewise, we also wanted to make sure that our collection efforts are minimized to the best of our possibilities. So, in due course of time, what we've managed to do is we've managed to build a lot of intelligence based on our experiences, based on our interactions with the customer through our technical staffs, and we've noted down those experience and documented in digital format. Now that there are so many informations in our knowledge warehouse, we thought of automating it, bringing it, more towards taking it more towards a machine learning direction. So that's when we introduced a data science team. That's where a mindset shift started happening for us. And this is pretty much the story of every other startup in any in the entire industry. Wherein once you start building data, then you start realizing what are your key areas in which you need to first focus in order to make sure you make the most out of your business. That's when, at least at LenDenClub, we first started with a return optimizing algorithm through which today, based on the algorithm that my data science team have built, an investor is targeted to achieve up to 12% of a return. Likewise, we worked on a similar project wherein we were to ensure that whatever kind underwriting that we are doing on behalf of a customer, the underwriting is done to the best of the abilities, based of the propensity of the based of the propensity or capacity of a customer, and predicting the propensity of a default of a customer in order to ensure that you don't over leverage the customer with regards to the credits that you're giving. So these are the kind of intelligence that we've been able to build in due course of time because of the right kind of knowledge base that we had set up, and of course with the use of right kind of algorithms and uh, technologies in place. Uh, so that's one part of it. The other part of it would be building the right, I mean, having the right kind of infrastructure, skills, and processes, so as to make sure that you are ready for a different kind of a technological setup. Wherein, when I talk about infrastructure, I mean, as opposed to the traditional infrastructure that you might be using, you will be surprised to know that these data processing algorithms or infrastructure will be quite heavy and quite humongous, to make sure that the volume of data that you're trying to crunch or process is done in fractions of seconds. Likewise, with regards to skills, of course, you would need a lot of people with analytical background. You'd need a lot of people who can think through or see through each and every data that you have in your system, build patterns around it, build a trend around it. And with regards to process, of course, I mean, process is something that's too generic and can't be spoken in one or two words. But of course, the way we've seen is that how your data team would work is, first they would learn from your technology team, they would learn from your business teams, and then they would try to build a process in and around it. Once your data team learn, they start teaching the machine, and that's what is otherwise also called machine learning. So once you start training your machines, then you'll start building fine-tuning filters in order to make sure that your smart algorithm is working as per your expectation. If not, then you can always fine-tune the parameters in order to ensure that it is in the right directions. You check the deviations in due course of time in order to make sure that your algorithms starts correcting in due course of time based on the variance in the data. Further to that, I mean, there are many avenues of data processing. Uh, Reading just traditional data is just one part of it. The other part of data, data science could be image processing. It could be fraud detection. It could be building a trend with regards to the kind of demand that you can get in your system, the volumes that you can get in your system, in different climatic change or in different cultural or environmental changes. Right? So these are the kind of capacities that you can build having the right kind of data team in the system. But to have all of this, you have to make sure that you have someone who is constantly thinking beyond your traditional operations in order to make sure that you're meeting your business needs or evolving beyond your standard business ops. So I believe this is how you start building a data mindset in your organization. There can be a lot of innovations in as you grow or as your team starts learning. Uh, I think that would be a good way to start with. I wish you all the best. In case you want to connect with me, I'm connectable or reachable on LinkedIn. So happy to hear more from you guys. Thank you.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.